Hey yogis, this practice is designed for you to do prior to a run. It'll warm up all the right places and get you ready to hit the road in style. So 2 blocks, 1 yoga strap, and let's get started. So let's start on our backs. Lie back down onto your back, bend your knees, and place your feet on the floor about hip-width distance. Drop your shoulders down the mat, and so you're shimmying them open, creating a little more space through the clavicle, the collarbones. From here, you're going to drop your left knee over towards the right knee. So you're creating a little mini internal rotation in the lower left back. And then draw your knee back up through center using your core. And let's go to the other side. So in this way, the right knee is drawing across. What we're doing here is just creating a really gentle opening for the low back. And let's go one more time in this gentle way. So you're on the front of the left foot and knee back through center. And now the front of the right foot or the inner edge of the right foot. And the left knee will travel a little bit. And now we're going to do both knees over to the right. And here, this beautiful little gentle twist. The knees aren't flopping to the floor, they're just moving slightly to the right. What you're doing in this type of twist is you're just opening up the lower back, you're drawing the lumbars in, and then from the draw in of the lumbars, you can drop the sacrum, the upside down triangular shaped structure of your back, towards your heels. So you create a little more length through psoas and then back through center, and we'll go to the other side. So by doing this, we're warming up the low back. You're going to be able to hit a stride that feels like really good without stretching or restraining the musculature of your low back. And one more breath here, and bringing it back through center. We're going to take the right leg now across and right ankle past the left thigh, draw your legs towards you. So the idea here is we'll be here for about 5-7 breaths maybe. The idea is a little stretch of the piriformis muscle. It's not a big stretch, it's just a little stretch. And what you're doing is you're releasing the back side so that you can really get a nice length in the legs, but we're not staying in it too long, okay? So now place that left foot on the floor. You'll need your yoga strap probably, or you can reach up your right heel to the ceiling. So if you take your yoga strap, you can put it around the right leg, the right sole of foot, pressing the heel to the ceiling, and we'll just be here 4 or 5 breaths, that's it. So if this was like just a classic yoga class, we'd be holding it at least 10 breaths, okay? But here we just want to remind the muscles of their length. So you're pressing the right heel to the ceiling as long as it doesn't bother the Achilles. Stretch the ball of the right foot upward and the toes down towards your nose. And then let's let that go. Pull the right knee into your chest so that the right kneecap is above the right frontal hip bone, and then extend the left leg long. So now you're engaging your core, you're engaging rectus femoris on the left side, but you're also creating a little synovial fluid into that right hip joint. So another full breath here, release your shoulders down the mat. Good, and then put that left leg on the floor, extend the right leg up to the ceiling, and draw the right knee in, and extend the right leg up, so it's a pumping action, really wonderful for the hip joints. Go ahead and reach up, and then draw it in. One more time, reach up, and draw the knee in. Very good. Place both feet on the floor and both legs long down the mat. One full breath here. Exhale it out. Now bend both knees, put the right foot on the floor, left ankle across. We're doing a supine figure 4 here. So same stuff on the other side, and just feel how your body's starting to begin this process of releasing, kind of like thawing out, letting go. And when you're in this pose, don't allow the shoulders to round. They're going to want to, but we are working to open, because the more open we are in our chest, then the more able we are to receive more breath. Oxygen, really important. One more full breath here. And then exhale it out, put that right foot on the floor, lift the left leg up to the ceiling, left heel to the ceiling, and the yoga strap around the left sole of foot is a great idea. You know, like I said, if you can reach your toes, fine, but you want to maintain that natural curve in your low back. If you do that, we'll be here just a few more breaths. But really work the left heel upward, left toes towards your nose. Good, that's it. 3 more breaths here. Just landing in your body, letting each breath be infused with that energy that you want to take into your run or take into your day, so that maybe you have a little mantra, maybe it's peace, connection, love, whatever it is. And then let's release the strap. You're going to take your hands around the back of the left hamstring, bend that left knee so it's over the left side of the lower pelvis. And then go ahead and extend the right leg long. So here we are back into a little bit of core work. So activating the core is really great, especially as you're running. A really slight tonality can actually help preserve the low back. 1 more breath, inhale, and then release that right leg as if you're putting the right inner thigh to the floor first, which you likely won't get there because the calf will beat it every time. But that's where we're going. That's a cue to give you more length. And then go ahead and extend that left heel to the ceiling and bend the left knee. And extend the left heel and bend the left knee. So it's dynamic but mindful. We're not like throwing our bodies through something. We're mindfully lift and bend, and 1 more time, lift up, bend the knee in, very good, and then drop that left knee across your body towards the right, open out to the side, and then come across your body, and we'll go the other way. So left leg long, right leg bent and across. Good. Come back through center. From here, we're going to rock up to sitting, coming into Sphinx pose or Cobra pose. But what you want to do is create more length in the upper chest. So I like Sphinx pose prior to a run because it just gives you that upward Apanasana lift through the upper body. So draw your spinal column, your upper spine in towards you, and then lengthen forward. So forward is really important. Then press the toes down, press your toes back and the tops of your feet down. 2 more breaths here. Last one, inhale. And exhale it out. Hands where you're underneath your shoulders. You can lift up to an upward dog if you like, or cobra. And then roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Coming into your downward dog, keep your knees bent is a great idea. Full breath in and a long breath out. Shake your head side to side. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath here. Inhale and exhale it out. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Feet are hip width distance, halfway lift. Inhale here, pitch it forward. And exhale, forward fold and down. 1 full breath in a forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Knees bend. Come on up to standing, reach tall. And then from here, what I'd like you to do is to take your right leg. So you're going to stand on your left, lift your right knee up, and then just turn that right knee out so that you're looking at the inner thigh of the right leg, and then swing it back. Yeah, so you're activating muscles that are going to be really important when you run. And then you can put a little flex into that right foot. You can pretend you're playing hacky sack. Remember that game, hacky sack? Go ahead and turn in 1 more time. Good, now bend that right knee and we're going to take hold of it behind us. If that doesn't work for your knee joint, you can do this on the floor. But standing and doing this is going to give you a little more lift in the chest and more breath. So that's really great. But lying on the floor is fantastic too. So you lie on your left side, take that right leg and bring it behind you. 1 more breath, inhale. Good, exhale, release it. Both feet are now more than hip width distance. Inhale, both arms up to the ceiling. Breath in, lift up, get breath underneath, even underneath the armpits. So yeah, you're filling up your abdomen, but go all the way up to the chest. And exhale, both hands down. Nice, so let's go to the other side. You'll stand on that right foot, lift the left knee up, and then hacky sack. and turn it in. Where do you feel this? Bring your mind into your body. So important, especially, runners, to be aware of how our body's receiving the pavement, the dirt, whatever you're running on is really great. And to do a balancing pose is really great because running is balancing in motion, isn't it? Right? So at one point, one foot's on the floor and the other one's off. That's balance. Here we go. One more like this. So the more you improve this, the more your runs feel excellent. Bend that left knee. Take hold of the top of the left. Yeah, good. Top of the left foot. Open through the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the clavicle releasing out to the side so the collarbones are widening. You're breathing in. You're doing a great job. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Last big breath. Inhale. Nicely done. Exhale it out. Let's come forward, top of the mat. Inhale, both arms up to the ceiling. And exhale, forward fold. Bend at the knees all the way down. Halfway lift. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, high plank. So you can skip the whole high to low plank and just go right back to a downward dog, or you can go low plank, elbows just at shoulder height. Then upward face, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Step your right foot forward, take blocks underneath your shoulders. So you want to feel that this leg is supported. Now drop that left knee to the floor, pick the chest up, and we'll be here just 3 breaths. So it's more dynamic. We're not doing super long holds at all. Better for the body before you run. These more dynamic poses. Maybe you pulse slightly forward and back, slightly forward and back. And 1 more. Nice. And then let's step it back. Downward facing dog. Moving the blocks out of the way. Full breath in. Long breath out. Let's step that left foot forward, coming forward into, these are just beautiful ways to take good care of our bodies. So here you are, you're in a low lunge, dropping the right knee. Obviously it's going to make it a little more intense, and a little bit of pulsation, reaching forward with the hips and back, and forward slightly and back. So it's just a very subtle shift. And then, bring your attention to your chest and your upper back, dropping your tailbone, but then lifting the sternum. 1 more breath, inhale. Really good. Exhale it out. High plank, low plank, upward dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Full breath in, long breath out. Come up onto the balls of the feet and then press your heels back up onto the balls. You're stretching the fascia of the feet. Exhale, heels 1 more time. Up onto the balls of the feet. Hold. And exhale, pushing the heels back and down. Come up to the top of the mat, and we're going to do 1 last dynamic stretching. So it's going to be standing on your left leg, and your hands can be on your hips or alongside you. And then you'll reach the right foot forward, and then bend the right knee and send it back. And reach it forward, and bend the right knee and send it back. Good, let's keep going. Reach forward, bend, and back. 1 more time. Forward, bend the knee, and back. Nicely done. Place the right foot on the floor. Left knee lifts. Extend the left leg. Bend the left knee. Leg behind you. Inhale. Leg is bent. Flex it out. Bend the knee. Extend behind you. Good. Knee bends. Flex. Knee bends. Extend. 1 more time. Bend the knee, forward, bend the knee, behind you. Good. Both arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this warm-up. Go have a great run.